Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back, or welcome to the channel if this is your first time. Go ahead and make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos that I have coming out. Today, I have a little bit of an MCU update, a few rumors I've seen, some stuff going around I wanted to talk about real quick. We're just gonna get into it. So the first one that we have is a couple days ago. Ryan Reynolds himself, Mr. Van City Reynolds, on Instagram, posted this picture. There's no caption. It's just a picture of the Avengers logo with the A from Deadpool and Wolverine wrote over the Avengers logo. Now, what's this mean? Does it mean anything? Is it him just trolling? I don't know. I can see it being any of the above, what I just said. Last I knew, it didn't seem like Disney was real gung-ho on working with Ryan again in a future project. So I don't know. I can see him having a part in Doomsday or Secret Wars, and that's what he's teasing here. To me, I wasn't a big fan of Deadpool and Wolverine. I didn't think the story was very good. I think they relied too much on nostalgia. I'm afraid that's what they're going to do with Doomsday and Secret Wars as well. But we'll see. Another reason I really didn't like Deadpool and Wolverine is, yes, it was Wolverine, but it wasn't the Wolverine that we were used to or wanted. This was a Wolverine from a different universe. And I feel like they're just going to keep him and use him in the movies when, yes, he's Wolverine, but he's not the same Wolverine that we wanted or that we had for all those years. Next rumor we had, and I did have pictures of these rumors, but I lost them, and I can't seem to find them again, so we're just going to talk about them. I'm not sure where they originated, so I can't give you the source. And they are rumors, so just take them as rumors. I'm not saying they're going to happen. They might happen. I don't know. But the first one is that Robert Downey Jr. will be using Tony Stark's face to disguise himself as Tony Stark in Doomsday. And that's how he will get all of the Avengers and everyone to be on his side and to help them. And then at the end of Doomsday, a multiversal Tony Stark will show up, played by Robert Downey Jr., to expose who the real Doctor Doom is. I like this rumor. I think out of anything, I think that's the best way to handle it. Because I don't want them just to bring Robert Downey Jr. back to play Doctor Doom and just use the multiverse as a lazy way to write how he is Doctor Doom, or that he's just a different version of Tony Stark from the multiverse. So I like the idea of him using Tony Stark's face to fool everyone, and I think that could work. I mean, that would get, if Steve Rogers is indeed in this movie, that would get him on Doom's side. So we'll see. Another rumor is that the incursions were caused by Steve Rogers because he messed up the timeline by going back and living with Peggy and essentially putting two of himself into the timeline. I also like that idea. I had a theory that would have something to do with the incursions and what has been going on so far. It's rumored that there's a second cast list that's going to drop here in a week or two. That's probably going to be another line of chairs that we're going to watch all day to see who the names are, and that the big name that'll be at the end is Chris Evans. We'll see. I don't know how he can't be in this movie, or at least have a part in Doomsday and Secret Wars. But again, it'll just be more, I just don't want it to be more nostalgia based like Deadpool and Wolverine was. if they have the story to go with it to make it good, I think it could work. But if they're just going to throw all these characters in there, we already know it's going to be overloaded with characters galore. And if they're going to throw it in there, then I hope they do it right and do it with a good story. Couple other rumors. Supposedly Charlie Cox made a comment that Daredevil Season 2 will be the final season. I don't know if that's confirmed. I think Vincent D'Onofrio came out and said that they're trying to do a Season 3. So I don't know if that was true or if it's not. We'll just have to wait and see, but I think they are going big for Season 2. I just think they need to focus on that story and involve the street level characters into Doomsday and Secret Wars 2. I would like to see them go the route of DC, where DC's only doing 1 to 2 movies a year, and then 1 to 2 shows a year. And I think Marvel needs to copy that and do 1 to 2 movies a year and 1 to 2 shows a year. That would bring back their quality over quantity, because they have too much quantity right now that's not quality. And I think that's what they need to do after Doomsday and Secret Wars. They need to take a step back, cancel all these shows that are second-tier characters that nobody cares about, that nobody asked for, focus on their main characters, and only do 1 to 2 movies and 1 to 2 shows a year. That would build the fan base back up, because the base isn't there because everyone has abandoned them because they're not putting out quality content. So anyway, that's all I have today for the MCU updates and the MCU rumors. Make sure you like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, so when I do have a new video come out, you'll be notified and you can hop on, you can watch it. Again, I thank you all for the support. Thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great night, and we'll see you on the next video.